Hi, I'm Liz Hamilton, and I am a juvenile probation officer with Jefferson County, and I've been doing that for about 6 years. And I decided to write my report on consolidating the Director of Community Justice's office, one of his offices, into a client interview room, so for juvenile probationers. And the current meeting space that we have is either a break room, which is also a supply staff room, or the conference room. And the conference room is very impersonal. It is kind of institutional-like, and it doesn't really promote safety, a feeling of safety or well-being. So needless to say, that causes some fear and emotional distress, that kind of stuff with kids when they come in. So the break room is really kind of messy. It has newspapers from staff having their lunch and breaks in there. It also is a supply room, so during sessions, staff are in and out getting their snacks or getting supplies that they need. So what I kind of took a look at in the proposal is that the goal was to minimize discomfort for clients. And by doing that, we'd have to eliminate fear, we'd have to build rapport with them, and we would have to create some sense of privacy so that they would be open to disclose personal information about themselves. Some of the things that I found are that color, decor, and lighting are factors that have a big impact on what happens in the session with a client. And so color really increases optimism and a sense of positive, wanting to work for good, and reduces negativity. So in the studies, I found that decor really, there's not a lot of proven changes that the decorations in a room create, but lighting is a huge factor. So dim lighting or sunlight creates a mood or a space for clients to be willing to self-disclose about information, about their past experiences, goals, things like that. And that it also increases their likelihood of liking or getting along with their counselor or the interviewer, which is huge. That's exactly what we want in working with clients in probation. So one of the surprising things that I learned was that open space versus closed-in space offices. Right now we have an open space office environment at the juvenile department. It's kind of a cubicle type setting. And I would have thought that closed space would have been more appropriate. That it would have given each officer the privacy they need with their client so they could meet individually with their own caseload, and that would meet the requirements needed for an interview room. But what I found is that open space is way more productive. As far as the county goes, it's going to save them money because people get a lot more work done when they're in an open environment like that. It builds collaboration and teamwork, and in the probation department it actually increases the knowledge that each PO has with other people's caseload. So like if a juvenile officer goes on vacation or goes on maternity leave or stuff like that, other POs are familiar somewhat, at least, with their caseload because it's an open office environment and we see everything that's going on. It also reduces safety risks because we can see everything and everybody's there if something, a high-risk situation came about. So that's pretty much the stuff that I got in my report. I'm very excited about it. I do plan on submitting the proposal, and I'm really hoping that we end up getting an interview room out of it. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you very much.